see it in their eyes. They're changing at night underneath the dark skies, forced to become something darker inside. You can feel the switch, feel the shift in the tide. They keep desiring something that's more inspiring. Their brains rewiring, old thoughts they start expiring. They're never tiring, no, now they feel the fight in them. They feel the fire sweep, take over entirely. They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up, never throwing, giving to their desires. No, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise, now there is no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Every breath that you breathe, dedicated to believe. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 They're all gone now, so you better watch out. Reborn now, took a new form now. Straight beast underneath what you see. They gon' eat anything, everything, make them bleed, cut them deep. A villain origin story, tangled with glory, now it's looking stormy. Off in the distance, hear the roaring, thunder pouring, there ain't no ignoring. Streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. Going to the streets that they called home, not for the weak, left out in the cold. Watched all the sheep do what they're told, swore they would feast one day on their bones. They took the form of a beast. 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 You don't wanna see me mad, I'll be coming with that payback. You don't wanna taste that, don't wanna see me on attack. Trust me, you don't wanna face that adrenaline, I crave that. Yeah, you know I'm nasty, I'm about to be a savage. When I want it, better have it, nothing's getting past me. About to take this to the mat and you'll be wishing you could take it back, yeah. Like an assassin, I'm praying, I gotta act on a craving. I'm coming after, I'm chasing, I'm gonna capture, erasing. Yeah, those who cross me, you'll be crossed off, cause I'm plotting, about to pop off. You can't stop me, winning is exhausting, but I don't plan on stopping, as long as they keep talking. I got these bodies dropping, as long as they keep walking, I'll keep Push past all the pain that you're going through. It won't last if you move how you wanna move. Get lost in the work that you gotta do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I am James with you as always, and I'll be doing your ripping. What up, peeps? Happy Bowman Draft Day. One of my favorite days of the year is Bowman Draft Release Day, and it is upon us. What in the heck's going on? Welcome in, everybody on eBay Live. Welcome. We just got a quick hitter here this afternoon. We'll have the main show later. We just got a quick hitter here this afternoon. We'll always do this on release days, right? And my peeps down at YouTube, what's up? Robert, what up? Oscar just made it on time, bro. Well, that's good. That is good, sir. So I planned on having possibly a random here. I realize I don't have time to do that this afternoon, but we are going to have a couple different ones tonight. So join the main show tonight, as we will have, I'm not sure what, probably a couple different randoms involved. One with memorabilia, one with Bowman Draft. If we can get them both filled, excellent. If not, we'll do them whenever. But yeah, we're here today. We're gonna get our hands wet here. I know, Bradley, dude. It's horrible, right? It's time, right? It's time to break it. A huge Ike Irish for you. That's what's happening, bro. A huge Ike Irish for you. Yes, absolutely it is, Bradley. 100% it is. 100% it is. And bangers all around, right? We're gonna get just some nastiness going all around. First, let's get them open. Let's get them looked at here. Yeah. Yep. This is 5407. Robert. Yep. Should have the correct number on the screen. Every time you guys ask me that, I'm like, do I not got the correct number on the screen? I do. So we got hobbies going now and tonight. I got super jumbos tomorrow. We got Breaker Delight on Sunday. Hobbies and super jumbos all through the week. All the Bowman Draft here at Top Tier. So we're gonna do a quarter case now. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the die. 5 or 6 gets a reroll. Of course, we're gonna start with a reroll. All right, there we go. Uno, number 1. All right, that's good. All 3 of these will be, 2 of them will be tonight. 1 of them will be the one tomorrow. Ooh, Bowman Draft Jumbos. Well, they're not Jumbos anymore, right? They're called Hobby. Boo. We all know they're Jumbos and Super Jumbos and Bowman Draft. Fanatics, what are you doing? Fanatics trying to rename them. No pressure, right, Bradley. Well, you know what? After I pump faked you with that Nolan Ryan last night, of course, I'm sure you knew. I seen you send me a message. I haven't looked at it yet, but I assume you knew before. You were probably yelling at me like, "Yeah, dumbass, it goes to the Angels." But especially given the streak. All right, I felt horrible. I'm sure you can tell I felt horrible. But I'm hoping that you knew, right? I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. All right. Let's get this rolling. We got 5407 2025 Bowman Draft, quarter case of hobby. We got Diamondbacks, Aaron U, Braves, David Q, Orioles, Bradley N, Red Sox, JB, Cubs, Dave B, White Sox, Jeffrey R, Reds as well. Guardians, Michael E, Rockies, Philip W. Tigers, Robert P, Astros, Wes F, Royals, Michael R, Angels, Ryan S, Dodgers, Oscar S, Marlins, Richard T, Brewers. I got 3 Jeff R's in this break. So, Jeff, you're Jeff R.E., Twins, Robert P, Mets, Darren M, the Yankees, Richard T, A's, Eric C, Phillies, Riss M, the Pirates, Tim S, Padres, Robert P, Giants, Richard T, Mariners, Jeffrey R, Cardinals, Jeff R.O., Rays, Sang Y, the Rangers, Kevin H, Blue Jays, Richard B, Nats, Blake M, and the Sauterharo O spot going up, David H. Big pulls. Big pulls. I don't even care. We just want first rounders, parallel autos galore. That's what's going on this afternoon. That's our hunt. That's our hunt. Filled with high schoolers and pitchers. High schoolers, shortstops, and pitchers. That's what we're chasing right now. Draft's full of them this year. What's up, Anna? All right. Well, I guess without much further ado, let's do it. There we go. We got them all up in there. Oh yeah, that's right. I do this. Hasn't been that long since we were since we were about to go. Let's see if it's still if the autos are all in the same row this year. Normally in Bowman Draft, the autos are all in the same row of pack, so we'll see if that follows through the same as it has in years past. We'll find out. Figure out these configurations here. Here we go. Dominic Reed, Cubbies. There's Kate Anderson, going off Mariners. Your chaser guy. There's my boy right there. There's a nice Brady. Mr. Jamie Arnold as well. All right. Our Chromes. Mazana, Aaron Watson. We got a Crusoe, Max Williams. There's an Andrew Salas, and we got a prize prospects, Kevin McGonigal, going on Tigers. He's he's third, fourth, top 5 top prospects right now for sure. And we got a refractor of Landon Hodge. Let's go on with the White Sox, followed by a Sean Episcope with a nasty print line on it there on the refractor. So refractor's not numbered in Bowman Draft. Hold on a second here. We'll stage up any parallels and such that we get. All those refractors of the first. We'll get a top loader during the sorting process. Although I'm wearing this sweatshirt, there will be no sleeving of the trout here this afternoon. There's a nice Bremner going out of the Angels. Definitely take that one. And there's our first auto. It's going to be a Max Williams going out to the Marlins. Max Williams, he's a later rounder, right? Yeah, third rounder. For the Marlins. Nice Caden Bodine there. Gotta remember to get my stats right over here. And there's the Eli going out the Nats on the draft class. Your first overall pick of the 2025 draft. Nice Rainier there to the Cardinals. Stud. And a Tate South Sea going out to the Braves on the refractor first. Darren, yes, you're in this break. You have the... Find your name on the list. I remember writing it on there. Pretty sure. Yeah, Mets. You got the Mets in this one. You have the Metsies. Yeah, I remember it there. Yeah. You've been around long enough, I remember your eBay name. All right, we got our first paper parallel. Nice Billy Carlson out to the White Sox. Solid shortstop, high school shortstop for the White Sox. That is a sky blue, light blue out of 499 paper. All right, we got the Casing Cunningham on the Axis. It's cool. That's I guess that's a newer insert, right? Or a new insert that's chronicling, I guess, than batting and field, I suppose. And a Joshua Flores, the Brewers, and a Corbin Dickerson going out the Mariners on the refractors. Yep, Willis and Bremner. No, I meant when I was talking about McGonigal, he's top 5 prospect on the top 100 prospect list, not the draft order. Well, there's your first Ike, right? Broke the ice with the paper for you, Bradley. Nice Dax right there. Supposed to be a stud for the Yanks. Another high school kid. And we got Theo Gillen going out the Rays. That's out of 99. And our first Theo was a first rounder in 2024 for the Rays. A lot of these guys we've been pulling a shit out of in Leaf, which is always fun. There's a Nolan Sailors, and there is a Charlie Cotton, your third overall pick last year. Johnny Farmello on the refractor going out the Mariners, and we have a Jake Cook going out the Blue Jays on the first refractor. So apparently they are not all in the same. I'm trying to get more of that, dude. Trying to get more of that shoebox. It's becoming a tough. I got, I had my fair share, right, over the time, around release day type of thing, around its release. But I do not have any more right now. I'm trying to get more collectors boxes. I could probably get more singles boxes. I just want to break those collectors. Those collectors are a lot more fun to break. Well, although the singles boxes are definitely pretty solid as well. There's a Marcus Phillips, and what do we got here? We got one of the die cuts. That's probably, are all these autos? No, they're not all autos. That is the in-action Kevin McGonigal. We're gonna stage up these in-action die cuts. I always stage up die cuts. They actually they work better just top loaded now. Not that it's a huge hit or anything like that, but they float around. I don't like the way they float around the stacks without being top loaded. There's a Quentin Young. Nice Quentin Young going out to the Twins. Second rounder there. And we got an Aiden Miller on the refractor going out to the Phils as well. Or the Phils, not the Twins. It's always stressful getting to know all the new guys in Bowman draft. Not that we haven't been, like I said, a lot of these guys we've been pulling. I'm pretty familiar with a lot of these guys from Leaf, but you got to do your studying. I've done about half of the studying I like to do. So we have a Nolan Schubert. That's going out to the Guardians on our second auto. Both base autos so far. And no first rounders, both third rounders. There's a Willits. Nice one there going out to the Nats. Quality looks pretty decent on him, though. That's good. Ben Jacobs, and we have a prize prospects. Gavin Klein going out to the Giants. Solid. That's your chase guy there for the Giants. They're not. They're not in the same row. I think that they might be. I didn't pay attention, so let's pay attention. They might be in this. Usually they're in the same row. That every year in Bowman draft they're usually in the same row. This time they're in the same column. Let's say same stack. I think. I think this stack's going to have the autos. It's not the same row like it has been in years past. I have a cheat code. Cheat code in years past is another Willits. Gavin Turley, Xavier Nyans, another stud. And we got a purple AJ Russell out of 250 going out the Rangers. Mr. Max Bellew going out to the Rockies. He's their second rounder. And nice Brady Abel here going out to the Brew Crew. That is a, I believe that's a sky blue or light blue. I got to remember if they're sky blues or light blues. I think usually light blues are, I should have to check. Let's pull up sky blues in the chrome and light blues in the paper. Sky blues in the chrome, not numbered. Mason McConaughey on the refractor, followed by Luis Pena into the Brewers. Actually, let's do that right now. I should probably have that up. We got sky blues in the papers. No, they're both sky blues this year. Usually it used to be, if I remember correctly, light blues for the papers and sky blues for the... What up, Mike? Notice you missed out on the shoebox. It was a pretty good box of shoebox, too. We pulled one of those one-on-one, I gotta get some soft sleeves open. Yeah, pulled a one-on-one painting of Harmon Killebrew. That was pretty solid. Pretty solid pull. I don't know. I have a weird. I love that set. It's a good set. I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, being the paintings are a little weird, of course. That Cameron Nelson, not that it's a big card or anything like that, but it does have a dent right there in the card. I don't think any other cards have it. Just that top one there. Nice Kyson. There's your Seth Hernandez. Is your 6th overall pick for the Pirates. Nice Kevin Klein. And here we go. We got Dean Moss out the race. The second rounder. Pulled the shit out of his autos, right? Nice Ethan Conrad of the Cubbies. And there's Bremner going out to the Angels. Your guy. There's a Tate Southacene. Wondering if he's related to the Cubbies. What was it? The Ty Southacene? Drafted by the Cubbies, last year? Seen that name. I'm like, that sounds familiar. Oh, yeah, that's why. Fireballer Jackson Wiggins going out to the Cubbies. And we got a Landon Vidrick going out to the Dodgers. Should see, hopefully we see Jackson Wiggins up the bigs this year. I'm not sure if he's quite ready or not yet. But... All right, let's see if the other autos in this stack. Well, obviously there's 4 stacks, so not 4 autos. Every once in a while you'll sneak an extra auto from draft, for sure. Not very often, though. That's Brady Abel. And Jamie Arnold there as well. And we have an orange Connor Griffin. That's going to be a nasty one right there. Prize Prospects, Connor Griffin. It is an insert parallel, but it is a nasty one at that. That's out of 25 for your number 1 overall prospect on the top prospect list. That is that's a solid one there for you, Tim, to be sure. And we got a Joseph Zerwa? That is out of 125, bookend 1 of 125 on the Aqua Wave. Psychor to the Nats. And Connor Griffin stuff has just been on fire lately. Nice Jesus Mata and the prize prospect going on to the Brewers. We got Michael Olivedo going on to the Tigers. late first rounder for Michael Oliveto. And as Merlin Valdez. Start learning the new names, that is. So no auto on that one. Nice JoJo there. Solid kid. High schooler for the Blue Jays. A lot of shortstops, right? Shocker, right? Shocker. Shortstops and pitchers, like I said. A lot of high school kids, shortstop and pitchers. And there you go, dude. All right. So, hey, no pressure, right? But I rose to the occasion. All right. That is nasty. That is a speckle out of 71. Ike Irish going out the Orioles. Boo. At least I did something right for you. Right? That'll do. That'll do. Your 19th overall pick? Yes, indeed. For the O's. Nice Ike Irish. There you go, Bradley. We broke the streak for you, sir. You called for it. You got it. And we have a JoJo going on at the Blue Jays on the Axis. Followed by Arjun Namala, the Blue Jays as well. Cody Miller to the Braves. Well, that one came out of nowhere. Glad to do it for you, my friend. That does play. That does play. That's a solid one right there. That's a super solid pull. At least we got one of the solid pulls here out of the first box. I mean, we'll take base for a second rounder autos. Sure, we'll take them. You know, we'd rather have parallel first rounders, and that's what we got. Nice Zaire Hope going on the Dodgers. And Chase Shores of the Angels, who is a early second rounder. Dakota Jordan going out to the Giants. And one last pack first. All right. Solid. Let's just get just something super nasty. We need just a super fractor here on release day, though, for sure. Ethan Tyler. Nice Andrew Salas there as well. And we have an X-Fractor, Dominic Fritton, going out to the Rays. These are not numbered. Dominic Fritton is a fourth rounder. Got a Jesus Mate on the Access going out the Brewers. And Joshua Lugo on the refractor with a Aaron Walton on the refractor going out the Guardians. Alright, that'll do for the first box. That'll work. Right, that Ike Irish is nasty. Congrats on that one, Bradley. Who do we got as who do we got again as our retro fractors? We got Lou Brock. Oh yeah. Why wouldn't it? Yeah, duh. Like, who do we got as the one I was super excited to pull, and the only one, you know, he looks better in a Cubbies uni anyway. Lou Brock, right? I bet that really, you know what makes me happy about that? I bet that really irks Cardinals fans that he's got a retro fractor as a Cubby. Well, he was a rookie as a Cubby, so you know, of course. All right, Lou Brock. And then the Japanese home run king, Mr. Sadaharu O. As well. That's our retro fractors. I desperately now want to pull. I kind of need one of those Lou Brock retro fractors for sure. Definitely have a few of his rookies, you know, and Cubbies unis, but I need the retro fractor now. All right, box number 2. Fresh start, fresh chance. All right, we got it. Joseph DeSilva. Oh, the chrome. Nice max value. Second rounder for the Rockies. Spencer. And another Connor Griffin on the prize prospects. That one's just a base one, but any Connor Griffin at this point is a pretty good one. His market just absolutely took off. Quinn, that broke. You must have fallen asleep last night, bro. That broke last night. So that same video you were watching it on is where you can go watch it. That broke shortly after you bought the spots. So it'll be on that same video you were watching last night. You did get something. Yes, you did get something. If you'd like me to tell you what you got, I can tell you. Or you can wait to go watch. Up to you. There's a sweet James Tibbs. That is out of 250 on the purple. You'll watch it? Okay. Yep. Just glad we finally got you straightened out and learned up on what you were buying into, man. And I was glad to pull you something then, too. We got a Riley Quick on the Sky Blue Chrome. Sky Blue Chrome's not numbered. He's a late first rounder with the compensatory guys. We got a Dean Moss. Nice one there. Going out to the Rays on the refractor. And Joshua Kuroda Grauer going out to the A's. I didn't check the tracking on it, Jeremy. No, I'm sure it's good though. And there's a Cameron Nelson. Solid Cameron on the yellow out of 75 going out the Rockies. Fifth rounder in Cameron Nelson. But you just never know with these young kids, right? He's, well, I guess he's not super young. Well, I mean, that's with, you know what I'm saying. That's, take that with a grain of salt. He's only 20, 21. But yeah, Jeremy, I'm sure that'll make it just fine. Oh, I'm sure it will. We have a JJ. Nice JJ. He's fifth overall in the top 100 prospects right now, I do believe. On the access, we got a Yosway Bricino going out the Tigers. He's a 2022 guy. Kind of late to the party. Didn't he just have a first in Bowman? 2022 guy with his first in Bowman for the first time. It's kind of odd how they do that. There was a lot of that in Bowman this year. More than I remember in Bowman. Maybe it's Bowman Chrome I'm thinking about. Is Yosway Bricino in Bowman Chrome? I have not pulled any O's yet. No. You know, I pulled something in Leaf Lumber with him on it, I think. I've not pulled any of him out of Flawless. Didn't pull any O's out of Flawless. We're done with Flawless. I had my five cases of that, four or five cases of that, and that's as far as we're going to go with Flawless. Leaf Lumber, I'm out of that at the moment. Yeah, I think it was in Lumber I pulled a Sadahara. And I don't think it was a... Can't remember if it was a standalone Sadahara O or if it was part of a booklet or something like that. Don't recall, honestly, but I know I pulled something with it. Honestly, I do think it was a standalone relic of him out of Leaf Lumber. It's Billy Carlson. Yeah, that's the one, Richard. Yeah, see, Richard remembers. Richard remembers. Yes, the one with Otani and Ichiro. That nasty one with Otani and Ichiro. And solid Brady Abel going out to the going out to the Brewers. We'll take that all day long. Well, the Brady Abel did have some shrapnel on there. I got rid of. I have more hits than Sada Haruo. He's a late first rounder, Brady Abel. Solid kid, though. I've pulled probably 100 autos of him out of Leaf products and Leaf and Panini products here over the last not too long. So there's a Liam Doyle stud going out to the Cardinals. J.R. Ritchie to the it's been a while since I pulled a J.R. Ritchie card, and Patrick Forbes on the refractor going out to the Diamondbacks, who is a first rounder as well. You did, Quinn. Yeah, you did. You did. That was the Howard Johnson, right, Quinn? It was a pretty cool jersey too. I mean, I know it's a custom jersey, but it had all that inscription on it, which is pretty cool. Hey, what up, Eric? Yeah, Jamie Arnold seems to be decently hyped for you guys. But yeah, Quinn, you got a jersey, so congrats on that, man. I'm glad that we could get you figured out last night. All right, nice Dean Moss to the Rays there. And another one of these in-action die cuts. That is going to be a George Lombard Jr. going on the Yanks. Yeah, no problem, Quinn. Glad to do it for you, my friend. I like the excitement. I like the excitement. That's worth it for me. Malachi Witherspoon and James Tibbs of the Giants. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Well, I mean, maybe that's what you guys got to work on, right? Because you guys got a hell of a good young team. I feel like the A's are going to be contenders sooner than later. As long as you guys can as long as those guys keep progressing, that is, of course, right? But A's got a hell of a good young team, a lot of good young talent. I gotta feel like they're gonna be pretty tough here soon if you can keep that nucleus together and they keep, growing. Kind of reminiscent of the Moneyball A's, yeah. No. All right. Kate Bodine. Also another first rounder for the O's. Here's a sweet Kyson. Mr. Hartshorn, and we have a Shotaro Mori going out the A's. Nasty. Jake Monroe on the refractor going out to the Angels, and Sammy Stafford to the Pirates. Yeah, so yeah, for sure. He had, the dude still steals bases though. Yeah, he's fast as shit. Well, then you got that, obviously you got Jacob Wilson, you got Jacob Wilson, obviously Nick Kurtz, you got Max Muncy in there, you got Denzel Clark, you got, I don't know, how much Denzel Clark played or whatever, and then you got Lawrence Butler if he comes off the slump. But dude's fast as shit. So I mean, with that nucleus right there of those young guys, I mean, I wouldn't even care as an A's fan kind of how they did until you guys got your forever home, right? There's another Eli. Playing in Sacramento there, probably tough. Probably tough on you. Having to walk out through the outfield to get to your clubhouse. Yeah, Langolier. Well, Langolier's former first rounder, early first rounder in what, 2020, 2021, Shea Langolier's? Yeah, I mean, you got a solid catcher in him. Right? You catch him, right? All right, we have a Liam Doyle. That is a prize prospect. Not sure of the parallel. It's out of 250, though. Is that purple? I mean, you see in the... Where's that orange? No, because the... Is this a refractor? It might just be, yeah, it's a refractor. That's what it is. So it's a refractor prize prospects. That is the parallel. It's on 250 refractor inserts numbered in Bowman draft. Yeah, no, that's for sure, right? I've seen it. I've seen a couple. Actually, I think somebody got ejected when I was watching a Cubbies game and they had to do the walk of shame all the way out to the outfield. I mean, I would carry something with me to throw if I was like a manager and got ejected there. Be like, if I gotta walk all the way out here, bro, I'm throwing some cups. I'm bringing a bat, a few balls, get the Gatorade cooler and throwing it at the outfield hump. We got a Sean Episcope going out to the Brewers on the Speckle. Speckle's not numbered. That's another one of the non-numbered out of draft. Nice Liam Doyle there to the Cardinals. And we have a JJ on the prize prospects. Sean Gamble of the Royals and a Gavin Turley. Nice one there to the A's. I was actually watching a video about David Justice talking about Moneyball the other day, and he was like pissed off. He's like, none of that should happen. I seen that, Bradley, that Rhino has. We'll be ripping some of that later tonight. It's nice that they still had some stickers of him left or whatever so that he could be in that set. What was that Rhino? Did you see that Rhino I pulled out a 5-star? Bradley, did you watch any of those 5-star breaks? See that Rhino I pulled out a 5-star? Man, that was sick. I think it was out of 25. No, it wasn't a blue to 25. I can't remember what it was. Was it a purple? It was low numbered. Then I pulled a Rhino later on out of probably a Leaf product, I'm sure. Select. It just released today, Mike. I'll have some of that tonight. Some of that's ending tonight for tonight's show. Actually, tonight it's like all new products besides Allen and Ginter for the most part. We got a Lure Hockey releasing today, so Nick will have that here in a couple hours. Allure Hockey, 25-26 Allure Hockey. Nick will have that in a few hours here. And then we got Allen. We're starting tonight off with Allen and Ginter, just regular Allen and Ginter. But then we got Bowman draft, two more Bowman draft breaks. And then we got I got Ginter X for the first time on the channel last night. Or first time on the channel here. Well, first time 2025 Ginter X for 2025 Ginter X. Ripped the shit out of 2024 Ginter X. Love the product. If you're a fan of Allen Ginter, you must. There, that Luke Dickerson's got a nasty dingy corner out there. You must get into those Ginter X breaks because those are badass. Yeah, I pulled a nasty 5-star Rhino Auto out of one of my cases of 5-star. So we'll have Select tonight as well. Ginter X for the first time. In 2025 Ginter X for the first time. I think, are we doing a black and white break tonight too? I don't remember. So yeah, some good breaks tonight here on the channel. So don't miss out on those auctions. Those start ending here in a couple hours. And nice Jamie Arnold there to the on the draft class going out to the A's. And we got a Mitch Voigt. Late compensatory first rounder Mitch Voigt for the Mets. Yeah, Mike. Mike, where'd Mike go? He's bidding. That's okay. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, I got a picture with a nice inscription on it, Bradley. It's one of my favorite things in my 8x10 with a nice inscription on it. And our next auto is going to be an Aaron Walton going out to the Guardians. Who is this? What, 66th overall? Indeed. Second rounder. So the top tier exclusives, well, I say top tier exclusives, the top tier repack, surge repacks are in. Nice eye catchers for you there. Are in. I don't know if we're going to break them tonight, though. I kind of want to wait. Helmets and baseballs are on the way for top tier exclusive surgery packs. I say exclusive. It's just, I thought it'd be a little cooler than it is. I got them today. I looked at the boxes. I'm like, bro, you just put a sticker with my logo in Series 1. It says 2026 Series 1 and with my logo on a sticker about that size. Kind of like the baseball back there, but it says 2026 Series 1, has top tier as a sticker underneath the sealed shrink wrap, obviously. So it's pretty cool nonetheless. But I thought it was actually going to be printed on the sleeve of the jersey box, but I guess I should have known better. They just use stickers. Still pretty cool, right? Still pretty cool. Not taking anything away from, having a top tier repack, but still. So I don't know if we'll put any of those jerseys in tonight. We might. I have another case of Series 7s. So we might go through that one before. Because what I'd like to do is get the helmets and the baseballs in and then have 2 helmets, 2 baseballs, 2 jerseys, and whatever cards we can fit into there as far as in our randoms. That way, all 30 teams are represented. Maybe not in the jerseys, the helmets, and the baseballs alone, but when you put all 3 of them together, all 30 teams are represented. Then we can just do, that's how we can do those top tier repacks. So the helmets, Big Jason the helmets is going to be a judge. Pretty excited about that. Luke the course, and we got Xavier Nyans, solid one there. The Astros. There you go, Astros. You go first round. Another high schooler shortstop. Shocker. This draft is filled with them. Seems like they're all high schooler shortstops or pitchers. There's another Willits. What, are we still looking for one auto? Nah, we got all our autos out, don't we? Yeah, we got all our autos out. So, well, unless we get an extra auto. Nice Brady Abel there. We got a Quentin Young on the access going out the Twins. Brandon Compton going out the Marlins. Early second rounder into Tommy Troy to the Diamondbacks. He was a first rounder a couple years ago. What, 2023, right? Yep, 12th overall. Last pack. Another Willits. And we got a sky blue Tim. Let me work that one out. Hold on. Pisetin? Pisetin? Pisetin. We're going with Pisetin. All right. Act like you know. Act like you know. All right. That is a sky blue to $4.99 to the Blue Jays. No, we got a sticky. That Matthew Fisher's got some sticky on it. Let's see if I can get that off of there. But don't want to. Nope, that's pretty much on there. It is something, some glue type of stuff sitting on there, but gonna leave it there because I'm not trying to damage the card. This Patriot of the Nats, early second rounder. We got all access Kevin McGonigal, Dean Livingston on the refractor, and Travis Sycort of the Nats on the refractor as well. And that'll do it for our initial release day break. Plenty more tonight. We got another 2 quarters of this case. Definitely going to have a random involving. I may save that last quarter for some randoms. Throw them in some randoms. Possibly. To be determined on that. To be determined on that. Well, I don't know if I want to do a full random with Bowman Draft. So my thoughts are going to do a quarter case random. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad. Not too awful. I think it'd be somewhere around high 40s a team. I don't have any more shoebox, Mike. A couple of people asked me, but I'm trying to get more. All right, I got buys out for more, so hopefully I get filled on that. I might try to get some singles boxes. I can get some singles boxes. I was just trying to get collector's boxes again. It's more guaranteed break. Although the singles we pulled a lot of heat out of, but you can't get the 101 paintings out of singles. You can't get the that's about the only thing you can't get out of singles. I think is those 101 paintings and the. I haven't heard of anything of the Hank Aaron, right? The Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle, 101 painting being pulled. I haven't heard anything about that. Not saying that it hasn't. I just didn't hear about it. So you'd think you'd hear about it. It's a big card. But so chasing some more collectors. I'm sure I'll have some at some point. You'll see them. I may get some singles boxes. I might just get some singles boxes and throw in some randoms too. Which is fun. I got some black and whites to throw in some randoms. I got some. Actually, I have a Chrome Sapphire update. Chrome update Sapphires I got. But you know what? You throw a box like that in a random, man, it absolutely jacks the price up so much on those. It's like it's not worth it in my opinion. So I actually have. I need to get one more box for another 5-box break, so we can do another 5-box break. Oh yeah, that's right. Tonight we got. That's right. We got Sapphire update going tonight too. But tonight's a big night. We got some nasty breaks tonight, so you definitely want to go check out the auctions tonight. Tonight's a good night of Rippin. I'm excited for tonight actually. Not few times. I get excited about Rippin every night because with the fuck I rip cards, but tonight. Definitely excited for it. It's nice, we rip a lot of the same products over, obviously just pound the products through, whatever. You got to get through them, right? Have a lot of the same breaks over the last couple weeks. So tonight, with mostly new products on the channel, is nice. It's nice. It's fun. A little break in the action. I'm really looking forward to Select, to be honest with you. And I love that set. I'm a Panini baseball fan. Sue me. What? And a huge Bowman Draft fan, so, release day of Bowman Draft and Panini's like, you know what? I think that Panini's doing it on purpose, and I don't know if it's, like, smart in their point. I don't know if they're just, like, trying to be a thorn in the side of Fanatics at this point, but it seems like every big release, seems like every big release that Topps is putting out, Panini's putting out a set at the same day. I gotta figure it's partially Panini trolling, which I find kind of funny. But I don't know that it does them very well, right? Because the fact that they're releasing a baseball product on the same day is one of the bigger, well, in my opinion, the biggest Bowman release of the year is Bowman Draft. Yeah, lack of logos, whatever, I know who my players play for, right? So I like the flashiness of the cards. They're cool. And the autos. I like, it's all prospects and retired guys in Panini nowadays. And I like that. It kind of offsets, all the active players that you get in Top stuff. And the autos, yeah. The autos, the parallels, the SSPs, they're all pretty cool. Anyways, let's get to going here on a recap. So here's our non-numbered Chrome parallels. We have our X-Fractors, Dominic Fritton going out to the Rays and Ben Jacobs to the Tigers. And then we got Sean Episcope going out to the Brewers on the Speckle. And 2 Sky Blues, Riley Quick going out to the Twins, and a Brady Abel. Nice one there for the Brewers. Then our Sky Blue Papers. These are both out of $4.99. We got a Tim Piasetin going out to the Blue Jays, and Sweet Billy Carlson to the White Sox. All right, then we did get 2 of the Bowman in action die cuts. We got a George Lombard Jr. going out to the Yanks, and a Kevin McGonigal to the Tigers. And then the Price Prospects Refractor out of 250, Liam Doyle to the Cardinals. Nice Liam there. All right, other Chrome parallels. We got our purples. These are out of 250. We got a James Tibbs to the Dodgers and A.J. Russell to the Rangers. A Joseph Zira going out to the Orioles. That's a bookend number 125 on the Aqua Wave. We got Theo Gillen out of 99 going out to the Rays. That is a green and a nasty prize prospect. Connor Griffin Orange. That is numbered 16/25. With his market right now, since he became the first overall prospect, it's on the ups. All right. Doyle rules. You know what? I don't know how I didn't like. Now, thanks for that, Mike. Thanks for that, bro. Yeah, Quinn, you definitely don't want to wash or wear that jersey. No, I mean, it's up to you. It's not like, okay, it's up to you. It's not like it's a super expensive jersey, the Howard Johnson. But definitely not meant to wash or wear, an auto-inscribed jersey. Yeah, it's meant to display, for sure. So I would not, I mean, you do what you want with yours. But you wash that a couple times, that auto's not going to be there very long. Yeah, Hobby Lobby's got a nice case for it. You can pin it up to the case and display it. The Hojo's pretty cool. He's got multiple inscriptions on it too, which I thought was really cool. I thought it was a pretty cool jersey myself. All right, here's our autos. We got an Aaron Walton to the Guardians, followed by a nice Brady Abel to the Brewers, a Max Williams going out to the Marlins, and a Nolan Schubert going out to the Guardians. And then the yellow Cameron Nelson going out to the Rockies out of 75. And this nuke, that is the Ike Irish Speckle auto out of 71, going to Bradley and the Orioles. Your 19th overall pick in the draft. Yeah, at least we got one nuke here this afternoon. Many more to come tonight, though. Many more to come tonight. All right, guys. Again, back for the main show. We'll have plenty of stuff for you to buy live here tonight. So pop back in here later tonight, and I will be live with a bunch of good stuff. Don't forget to hit the auctions up. They start ending here in just over an hour for the baseball. I think Allure is ending right now, possibly, for hockey, if you're a hockey guy. Allure just released today. So Nick will have that for you here. He'll be live in an hour and a half with that. I believe the auctions are ending right now. There's two full intercase breaks of that happening today. So go get your bids in for that. Then we got Allen and Ginter starting off for the night. We got Allen and Ginter X tonight. We got 2 Bowman Draft Hobby quarter case breaks. Bowman or Topps Chrome Update Sapphire break. We got whatever the hell else. We got a bunch of good shit tonight. Oh, it's Select. So all kinds of good stuff tonight. So don't forget to go and get your bids in. And I'll see you guys later tonight for the main show. And until then, remember, if they keep making it, I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it until I see you guys again. You guys be good. Stay safe. Catch you guys later. All right, peace out.